Hello everyone, Denise here. Today we are going to make the Snow Days scarf. Let's get started. So the materials we will need today, some Bernat Velvet yarn. This is 10.5 ounces, 300 grams, 315 yards or 288 meters. This is a bulky weight 5. Recommended hook size is a 6.5 mm K or 10.5 hook. And that is what we are using today. Mine is all wrapped up so that it's easier for me to use, but this is a clover hook. And then you will need a pair of scissors and something to weave in your ends. So to start this scarf, we will need to just do a basic slip knot here. And then we are going to chain 11. Now this is a child size or toddler size scarf. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, we have a chain of 11. If you want to go further, go ahead and do it in multiples of 2 plus 1. If you want an adult size scarf, go ahead and go as far as you want and then just add 1 stitch. Okay, so we are going to put a single crochet in this is the loop on the hook. We are going to do it in the second loop from the hook. So 1, 2. Single crochet. We're going to do that all the way down this row. And this is our row 1. This scarf will not have tassels on it. This yarn tends to poof when you cut it. So I am not going to do tassels on mine because it tends to fray. End of row 1, we have 10 stitches, 10 single crochets. We are going to chain 2, and that does count as a stitch. We are going to put a double crochet in each stitch all the way down. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. This yarn is slippery. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. We have 10 double crochets for our row 2. We are going to chain 2, turn, and now we are going to put a front post double crochet in this stitch, and a regular double crochet in this stitch. Front post double crochet in the next stitch, regular double crochet in the next stitch, front post double crochet, regular double crochet, front post double crochet, regular double crochet. We have this chain 2 left here, and that is a stitch, so we're going to front post double crochet around that. That is our row 3. We still have 10 stitches, and we are always going to have 10 stitches all the way up our scarf. On to row 4, we are going to chain 2 and turn. On this row, we can see the back is going to be different than the front. We got some bumps here, but on this side you can see the front post double crochets. So on this side of our work, on row 4, we are going to notice that where we did front post double crochets on the last row, which was the end, this one, this one, this one, and this one, we are not going to do post crochets in those. We are going to do it in the alternate stitches. So on this row we are going to do back post double crochets. Row 4, we are going to put a back post double crochet in every stitch that did not have a front post double crochet in the last row. So we know that the end one did, so we are going to do back post double crochet in this next stitch here, and a regular double crochet in the next stitch. Back post double crochet in the next stitch, and alternate that all the way down the row. And what this does is this creates a staggered effect with these post stitches, and it ends up being wonderfully textured so that when you wear it you can see it, you can feel it, and it is quite beautiful even though it's a very simple pattern row for this scarf. It looks more complicated than it actually is. So as long as you know how to do post stitches and double crochets, single crochets and chaining, you can do this scarf. So we did a back post, now we're going to do a regular double crochet in this stitch. And this will be a back post, and we're going to do just like we did the front post, except we're going to come at it from behind and then finish off our double crochet. Okay, we're going to chain 2, we're going to go on to row 5, but you can see here the staggered effect. This was our row 3 where we did front posts. We just finished row 4, which were back posts, but all those post stitches are going to show on this side of our scarf. So row 5 is going to be exactly like row 3. We are going to chain our 2. We can see our front post crochet here, which was actually a back post when we made it because we were on that row. But we can see that post stitch right here. So we're going to post stitch in this one. Front post double crochet in this stitch, regular double crochet in this stitch, front post double crochet, regular double crochet, front post double crochet, regular double crochet, front post double crochet, regular double crochet, front post double crochet, chain 2. Our row 6 is identical to our row 4. Back post double crochet, regular double crochet, 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 back post double crochet. We will always have 10 stitches every row. See how that nice staggered effect helps with the attractiveness of the scarf, the wearability. It's thicker, it's more textural, it's wonderful. I think the scarf is beautiful. You can make it for any age of person that you wish. Just do multiples of 2 plus 1 for that first row there. This is more of a scarf done to show you, and you can just see that. Can you see that? You can just see the texture there. It is just gorgeous. And this is a perfect scarf for any day, but I named it the Snow Day scarf so that if it's a snow day, you can enjoy wearing it, having fun out in the snow, enjoying the winter. Snow days are exactly for that. Reminds me of some snow-driven snow, a little bit of drifting across the roads. absolutely love this yarn. So just repeat row 3 and 4 for the entirety of the scarf. So you go ahead and you make your scarf as long as you want your scarf. Generally, the rule of thumb for any person you're making a scarf for, it should be about as long as they are tall. So I'm 5'5", I should make a 5'5" scarf for me. That way it hangs nice and it's the right length where it hits you. If you want it long to wrap around your neck, go ahead and do it longer. I designed this for anybody, but the stitch count is for a younger person. You can see that it's not that wide, it's about 4 inches wide, which is good for a younger person. But if you wanted to make this larger, go ahead, just do multiples of 2 plus 1. This is called the alpine stitch. So if you want to look it up in other patterns, this makes beautiful blankets and hats. So this is my snow days scarf. You make yours as long as you want to. I'm going to go ahead and make mine about 3 foot long. And then I'm going to gift it. So enjoy making this scarf. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I wish everyone happy holidays as they approach. And look out for my winner video. That will be at the end of this month on the 29th. I will end the giveaway. On the 30th, I will announce the winner. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. Until next time, bye.